What was the key to your hot start?
Just coming out with an aggressive mindset, just really trying to impose my will on the game. I thought Domas and Malcolm and everyone they did a good job of getting me going, and I felt like that opened the floor up for them. And I thought Domas definitely creates a lot of space for the rest of us because they were so locked in on him early and his post touches, and he always makes the right play. So gotta give everyone a lot of credit.
Tony East.
Doug, speaking of that hot start, how much do you feel like you guys being up so big early helped you guys, stay loose and stay normal and ready to go throughout the whole game?
I thought it was huge. Anytime in these games, I just feel like the team that wants to be here the most is gonna win. And I thought we came out and we're not going to give up. We're gonna keep fighting. We want to keep playing as long as possible. And I thought it was huge to get off to that start. Anytime you can get off to a quick lead like that, kind of deflates the other team a little bit, especially when they're on the road. And we were able to maintain that for all 48 minutes.
Maria?
Hi, Doc. Congrats for the win. What do you think are the keys to build on this victory and take on the next game, either against the Wizards or Celtics?
Yeah, obviously we know what's ahead of us. Two really good teams, and obviously the Wizards have had our number this year. So, we're excited for the opportunity, whoever it is. We know they're both great teams, and we're gonna have to go on the road, and it's gonna be tough. But this definitely helps. A night like this definitely helps. Our confidence going forward.
Jay Michael.
Hey, Doug, based on the way Charlotte has played you guys all season, they kind of key in on suffocating the paint for Domas. Did you guys expect him to come to do this kind of similar thing? And if you hunted for your 3-point shots, which you guys all did, that would kind of loosen up the game? Because it looks like you guys got your 3-point looks in the first half. Then in the second half, they had to guard him more honestly, and then he was able to, I think, make 6 or 7 or 7 or 8 shots.
Yeah, for sure. We knew Charlotte. They're a big collapse team in the paint, and that's something I've always tried to watch film on them. Just see what they do defensively. And we thought we might see a little zone. They did a little full court stuff, and those are opportunities when you got guys that really know how to pass, like McConnell and Malcolm and Domas. They do a good job of picking that apart. So got to give them credit. And I think putting that pressure on them early, like you said, second half, they were kind of a little more glued to us. Coming off pin downs, we were able to get some slip outs. And, whenever you get hot early, it's just going to open up everything for everyone else.
Bob Kravitz.
Yeah, Doug, when did you guys find out about Karis, and how did that play emotionally, at least in the short term? Yeah,
I actually didn't really know until I got here because I don't really not on my phone a whole lot on game day. So I kind of found out when I got here, and obviously just feel for him as the first initial thought. Obviously everything he's been through, it's just unfortunate. But Chad sent us a text to all stick together, and we know we have enough to make a run at this thing. So we know it's always next man up mentality. We've kind of been doing it all year. We've had a lot of guys out, so that's kind of the mindset. We are where we are, and we just got to keep plugging.
Thanks.
Doug, at this point of the season, you brought maybe one of your best games of the season so far. So what it means about your potential as a team, and also how crucial was the defense over LaMelo Ball tonight?
Yeah, obviously you want to bring your best for games like this when it's on the biggest stage, and I thought we all did that. We came out, we were all clicking on all cylinders, and that's what you like to see in moments like these where it's a big stage and there's a lot on the line. So hopefully we can carry that over to the next game, because we know it's going to be even a bigger game, because we're fighting for that playoff spot. So we know what's ahead of us, and we can only control what we can control, and that's just keep getting better, have a good day tomorrow, and bring the energy on Thursday.
Any final questions for Doug here? Awesome. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
Doug McDermott, after a big start that ended in a big win for Miles Turner's Pacers. He was on the sidelines watching and calling the folks who bet against them casuals. That's an insult for young people now.
Yes.
Casuals.
Yes.
Casuals.
Well, I'm not a casual.
You're not an expert. You're a casual.
Yeah.
You haven't been paying close enough attention to the 34 and 38 Indiana Pacers to know that they would they would win this game definitively. All right, Zeke, moving forward here, now the Pacers have to go on the road and face either the Wizards or the Celtics for that 8th and final spot. How much of what you saw tonight can they replicate in 2 nights?
Well, this definitely, is a game that they can build on and feel confident about, and playing their style of play, playing with their pace. Washington will always be difficult because when you're trying to play fast against Westbrook, that's not always a good thing because he gets to play fast too. However, against Boston, it definitely can lead them to some success in terms of their style of play and building off tonight. And Miles, we definitely picked against you tonight because we didn't think that. Without yourself and LeVert, we thought Charlotte would play better. But, kudos to you and the Pacers for stepping up and playing undermanned and following the coach's game plan and having a great win because tonight was impressive.
Yeah, man, as we look at the stat sheet, we forget, T.J. McConnell had a solid year defensively. I think one game he had 10 steals in the game.
He had a triple-double steals.
So we forget, Malcolm Brogdon, to your point, he might not have had guarding numbers, but his presence on the floor made the Hornets think about him, being able to initiate the offense. So the little things showed up for the Pacers tonight, and then Dougie McBuckets got off making
rebounds really well. So we kept them off the glass. They didn't get second chance points. I think we made them take tough shots, contested threes. They weren't able to get their rhythm all game. So that's definitely a testament to our defense.
Scott? Yeah, Malcolm, how did you feel in your return? Any hesitation or concern midway through the game?
Not midway through the game. I was always conscious of my hamstring. When you have when you're dealing with hamstring issues, it's, it can be dangerous. So there is a bit of hesitation when you're out there. There are things you're not going to do. Like tonight, I wasn't going to go for any rebounds in the crowd. I'm not jumping as high as I can. They're, consciously and unconsciously, you're actually thinking of stuff to avoid. But overall, I felt good. I'm glad we got the win.
Malcolm, how much would you say the do or die best of one style format energized you guys and helped you focus for this game?
Definitely energized us. I think any team playing in this format at this stage and the season is playing as hard as they can. I think Charlotte came out and played as hard as they could. Their shots didn't fall tonight. I thought we just played a better game. But both teams I thought played hard, and we were able to execute better down the stretch.
Seth Johnson.
Malcolm, did Karis LeVert have any sort of message for you or the team ahead of this game?
Not really. We're missing him. We're going to continue to miss him, but, hopefully he'll be back.
Scott, go ahead. Malcolm, what has stood out to you about O'Shea? Wasn't on a roster in March and now is the leading scorer in this play-in game.
Man, he's confident. He knows his role on the team. He stays in his lane. He's a great teammate. And he makes big shots. And he plays the game the right way. I enjoy playing with guys that play the game the right way. They play both sides of the ball. They make the extra pass. They knock down shots they're supposed to.
Darryl Wells.
Hey, what's going on, Malcolm? In particular, with the first quarter with Doug and O'Shea playing so well, how did that bring a lot of energy to the team after you get some news about Karis not being able to play? Did that kind of set the tone for you guys tonight?
Yeah, guys are able to make shots tonight. I think at the end of the day in the NBA, when you make shots or your teammates are making shots, that you have a good chance of winning that game. So tonight we were on fire, and our defense got going as well.
Jay Michael.
And Malcolm, I know Domas had a tough start. They were, making it difficult. They packed the paint and don't let him get to the rim. But how was his being level-headed, I guess? He wasn't able to get his shot, but being patient, attacking the boards, being able to set you guys up for some of those spot-ups, kind of, even though statistically he didn't look great early, but he kind of set the table for some of you guys to kind of get the looks that you received.
Yeah, Domas is an all-star. He's the farthest thing from a one-dimensional player. So he's a guy that's going to give you a triple-double most nights. He's going to rebound the hell out of the ball, and he's going to find people and get other people going and, make the team better. He's going to contribute to winning every night. He's going to figure out a way to do that. And he got going offensively, scoring the ball in the second half. First half, he was really getting the team going. We were up by 20, and that's partly because he was rebounding, finding us,